The nomination of Yoon Seok-yeol as prosecutor-general was met with mixed reactions at the National Assembly. The ruling party said Yoon is a perfect pick, while the main opposition party claims the prosecution will lose its neutrality. Our Kim Min-ji reports.
The ruling Democratic Party welcomed Yoon Seok-yeol's nomination as Prosecutor General, saying that he is fit to carry out sweeping reforms. The party noted that Yoon had dealt with all sorts of bribery and corruption cases, and that he is known for not being swayed and sticking to principles even under external pressure.
We believe he is the perfect pick to conclude investigations into rooting out corruption and power abuse and to lead the prosecution on a future-oriented path.
Yoon's nomination is seen as a major shakeup because there are other officials who've been in the service longer than him. The outgoing Prosecutor General, Moon Moo-il, also joined the prosecution 5 years earlier than Yoon. There's speculation the prosecutor is more senior than Yoon may resign after his appointment, given the long-held culture of seniority within the prosecution. The main opposition Liberty Korea party lashed out, saying that the Moon Jae-in administration has picked someone from its own side and that the prosecution will go on the warpath against opposition figures.
As soon as the Moon administration came into power, Yoon was elevated to head of Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office and launched coercive probes of opposition figures. The prosecution has long lost political neutrality and independence in investigations.
Yoon was part of the special prosecutor's team that investigated the power abuse scandal involving ousted former President Park Geun-hye, while the Seoul Central District Prosecutor's Office, headed by Yoon, also investigated former President Lee Myung-bak and former Supreme Court Chief Yang Seung-tae. Following the nomination, Yoon said he feels great responsibility, but did not comment on pending issues, such as diluting the investigative powers of the prosecution or plans to establish an independent body to probe allegations involving top government officials.
I feel a heavy responsibility. I ask for your support and I will prepare for my role as well.
Yoon's confirmation hearing, when it takes place, is likely to be a tough one, with rival parties expected to clash hard over his credentials. Kim Min-ji, Arirang News.